All right, here we go. So this is review number one. We're looking at Deeza versus Decay. Let's get it.
It's all the same, but it's not easy. It's coming, wanna get paid, better drop wisdom. Welcome to Street Talk, to talk, yeah, talk, yeah. Welcome to Street Talk, to talk, yeah, talk, yeah. Welcome to Street Talk,
let's
to
go.
talk, yeah, talk, yeah. Welcome to Street.
We got Deeza versus somebody in Nigeria that wants to get battle tested. He's been going through some changes from phase one state into his adolescence now. Let me teach his adolescence. Let's start with Fuck Decay or just DK. Because your tasty names just leaves a bad impression. Fuck leaving you alone when you a fucking bad investment. Fuck the assessment. You put blood, sweat, and bars into an EP nobody took note of. Your phase one could never phase a legend. In other words, that's meaning, right? You cannot be raised when spoken like when ink from a pen dries. So you take me on, it's just mission impossible. The double on.
Okay, so something I'm picking up pretty evident within the first 50 seconds of this battle. Deeza, I don't know what you're doing, bro, but it sounds like bro just got off the treadmill. Like you can hear it in his bars. He's like it sounds like he's fucking losing his voice when he's spitting bars, and I don't know why. Sounds like bro just ran fucking 5K. He's just getting off the treadmill. So, Deeza, a little bit of work on your breathing control. Sorry.
Entendre is you never been close to MI. I'm Vector Y. No worries.
MI Vector Y. So that's the first time I've watched this 4 times, and it's the first time I saw him rhyme something in the beginning of a sentence. But he's falling into like a very similar theme where he's rapping the end of every bar. He's doing the end of every bar instead of like the beginning. Like, yeah, it's fun.
And I'm giving no peace till you at the crossroad with an African mind just staring in 4 directions of death. I'm showing you 4 ways you could actually die with you getting no Oscar for this pussy. Mind. So you can quit acting surprised.
African mind. Yeah, okay. No, he's rhyming word. Actually die, African mind.
Point, you just have to realize that you're not cut out for this. Reset to factory settings and become the factory guy. That will be practically wise. I got a plate to make. The only thing lucky for you is this battle not being face to face. I wanted to see you make mistakes. I wanted you to see what it looks like when you face the great. There will be a face resembling that of a zookeeper when he finds out they are escaping apes. Just showing you that you are still stuck in phase one. No debate. So fuck this fake. The AR out. Shoot this prompt and have him back in a vegetation state. I raise the stakes. A great barber having a great day. You'll get the fade and the razor blade with major pain. No ceilings when it comes to my ability. I'm about to show my dedication like a mixtape Lil Wayne since you dropped that EP. Tell me, how many fucking fans you gain? Cause you're not just a plain rapper. You a plain rapper going down and I'm giving the pilot blame. But me being ill aside, I'ma kill you, then piss on your dead body like I was ill-advised. You'll get a 5.56 NATO with full cartridge just for you like it's been set aside. Going fully automatic for the drive-by. It just makes for a better ride. Or I can slit your throat, then rip your heart out just to expose your sensitive side. Now, I don't have a good read on you, cause I didn't bother to read upon you. I do know you can dress up your blog on battle rap, but you can only go so far with a costume. I know you stuck on phase one putting blood, sweat, and bars into an EP that don't get you in talks of the K being a top dude. Top 5, top 2, who got you? Not me, cause your music whack. Even your views low, do the math. Fuck the scoreboard, this is perfect stats. Samuel's son, who might as well be a John Doe. That's a nobody. The closest I'll get to a perfect match.
Okay, so that entire round, the 2 biggest critiques that I have for Deeza is that, number 1, it sounds like dude is just getting off the fucking treadmill almost after every bar, and it just like it sounds like he's fucking trapped in his, and Deeza, something you're gonna learn as you go on is how to breathe under your breath when you do bars. So you learn how to do bars, and even when you breathe out, you're breathing in. There's ways to do it so you don't sound like that on the track. Like, like it sounds like you're fucking just ran 6 kilometers, dude. Like, anyway, the only other thing I have is you were rhyming a lot of kind of not simplistic shit. Just try to avoid rhyming like shit with piss, with kick, with dick, with like I got a lot of hate for that when I first joined, and then Smoke taught me like don't ever rhyme simplistic shit with simplistic shit because it doesn't make you look very good. It just doesn't. You have to be a little bit more complex with how you structure the bars and do the outer layers. So keep that in mind for next time. Other than that, good round. Few things to work on, but again, this is just positive feedback, constructive criticism. Nothing I say here is a negative. This is just the things that I see on like. This is the 4th time of me watching it, so this is like the review, but I listened to it 3 times today, so that's what I caught. Let's go.
I said, these are gonna get smoked early. I'm marching flames with the warning shot, cigarettes. I'm dragging something. His last breath in the morning cough, clip heavy, recoil, lift him like pride in a corner block. Soon as the light up.
Decay. This is the so this is the 4th time I've seen yours too. First time catching this part. The intro to your bars. The intro part didn't rhyme as well as it could have. The rest of it is pretty fucking dope. But like just to let you know, like the first part you could have tied a few more words in together, but it's not a big deal.
He get pressed and boxed like Jordan Stock. Sniper lined up another essay. Cool.
Pressed and boxed like Jordan Stock. That was good.
I'm locked and squeezing. Told him send the Addy. I'm quick to drop a region scope on Diesel soon as I peep.
Region scope Diesel.
I spot and leave him Sniper with the essay body. Like a top 10 reason, my G asked if I'm in for target practice. I ain't talking war. Told him line the essay up. I would drop another corpse, a headshot, lift his soul, the spirit, had to hover more. Left an essay ghost in the air.
Whoa. I like you, Decay. Don't be dropping my name in your shit. Fuck with me. Don't do that.
Like I'm a piano toss. He lit in blondes mid-battle. Trying to act like he's zen with the gods, but you theory turn his session to end with the loss. Smoked by Niger once. Now,
God's loss. And again, Decay, I'll say the same thing with you. Try to be a little bit more complex with the shit you're rhyming together, like the compound words and shit you're putting together. If you can. You don't have to, but when we rhyme simplistic shit together, people aren't very impressed by it. They're just like, man, I heard it before. So it does help a little bit when you can use words that are a bit more like in the wheelhouse of battle rap.
these are back begging for grace, but I'm K. This is the sequel, and it's a deadlier fate. You spark the J, we spark the war. Peep the contrast in the match. You burn loud, I bust rounds. Different gas when
Burn loud, bust rounds. Okay.
it claps. Essay boy keep getting cooked. Should have learned from the start. You don't puff on screen with gods if you ain't in that spark.
That was dope. You should, puff on screen with gods if you haven't earned that spark. That was dope.
You see, for Deeza, I am way too big. This African giant about to click the toy, and if he tries running, chick. I'm putting holes in him with joy. You will hear the bonus sing when the foot goes up and down. But he won't be dancing to city boys. The score built wrong. Looks like a puzzle unsolved. Baba Tapa midfield like this
Shape
shape
can
can't
evolve.
evolve. Head shape like a real koi. Can stand the kickback, so I adjust the grip, then squeeze. Now watch the wig flap. He choking his head like the wall.
That was dope. Adjusting that, watch the wig flap. Fucking fire.
Got a visa delay. Speaks in code. I need subs just to hear what he say. Mother tongue.
That was. I need code just to. Yeah. That was fucking dope. Yeah. Can't stand the kickback. Now watch the wig flap. visa delay. I need subs just to hear what he said. That was a great scheme.
What he say? Mother tongue?
Yeah.
I ain't hating how your king folks speak, but you ain't cooking in English or native. You're multilingual weak. This ain't no anime, real life. You want to respond when the piece blow. Naruto with the arm out, blow round spinning, got hit though. Try to spark, the beam flash is synchrone, now he sleep.
Flash, splash, beams. Yeah, okay. Yeah, he did the anime twist on that one. That was good. That was good to get.
Code left him stuck between Shidori and Rasengan. Like they clashed at the valley of the end, bro. He talked tough till the chopper lift him. Watch his team fold, okay, cut from a legend. Susano with a sheeted pole, split his circle, left him red, blood leaking with a deep hole. Now they got to reanimate the body just to keep soul.
That was dope. Basically put holes in and reanimate the body just to keep his soul. That was fucking fire, Decay.
I hope you made peace with your folks at home. Cause everyone knows what happens when the dude jumps in front of the K. Nigga. Rap.
Okay, so that was the fourth time that I've heard that battle today. It was the first time doing it on the review. Decay, the end of that the mid to end of that battle, you went a lot harder. And I thought the same thing the last 3 times I watched it, but specifically I caught 2 schemes I didn't catch the last time, which were fucking dope. In my opinion, Decay took this battle. Reason why? Deeza, you seem to not have proper breathing control when you're doing the battles. And I don't know if it's just this one, but honestly, bro, it sounded like you fucking ran 6 kilometers and every bar, like, like you could hear yourself struggling. And when people battle, like you shouldn't really be able to hear that fucking that breathing, like you shouldn't be doing that. So it's something you learn as you go along, as you construct and structure bars and you practice your verses. You learn the breathing control strategy so that on the verse, on the track, you don't hear it at all. Like you won't fucking hear it. And you shouldn't, like, even with, like, here's an example. Barber tapped out mid fade, Discade, DK. Like you shouldn't be having trouble throwing a bar out and then going like struggling to breathe. That shouldn't be a thing. Anyway, Deeza, I think you're a dope talent, my guy. I really do, and I think you've got a lot of good shit ahead of you. I think Decay took this one, and I think it was a pretty concise victory for him. But in this one, Decay took it. On to the next target practice. Let's fucking go.